Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is, keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it does allow me an opportunity to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you're interested in supporting me further, you will find all that information down below in the description box, where you can follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is on Spotify and Anchor FM. It's just a fun, cool hangout session where you get to hang out with me, and I truly hope to see you there. And also, you can send me an email if you're interested in a personal reading. There are a finite amount of spaces available each week. However, if you email me, I'll let you know how many spaces are available, as well as further information. Just keeping in mind, it is a first come, first serve, and they do fill up rather quickly, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading and find out what is today's Daily Dice Source. What would you like my fellow humans to know? What messages do you have for them, Source? What is today's Daily Dice? Okay, so we've got the Moon, Scorpio, and third house. Okay. So this is someone like a sibling. This is someone who you've known for a long time coming through. Okay? There's a lot of hidden... honestly, the first word I heard was animosity. I'm not even going to lie. There's a lot of hidden animosity between the two of you. Like, this person is jealous of the way that you are moving about life, seemingly without any struggles, which is not true. You're dealing with your own personal struggles, but because they're not the struggles that this person's dealing with, they feel like you've got it easy. Okay? And again, never take that as personal or like that's the truth, okay? Because that's just someone's viewpoint on where you're at. But this is some very odd energy coming in already, okay? And this is something that you need to know. This is someone that you maybe went to school with, grade school, elementary school. Well, grade school and elementary school are the same. Hello. Middle school or high school. This is someone that you could have known through your sibling. This could be your sibling, okay? And with the Scorpio energy here in the Moon, it's just saying this is something that's very subconscious. They're acting a certain way because of subconscious. So it might be hidden animosities, but at the same time, this person may not be talking to you. They may be like in their, I keep hearing like on their high horse. Like that's the energy that's coming through here. This is somebody that feels like you think they're better than they are, but you don't. Like you've tried to work things out, but every time you try to work things out, like this person always plays the victim. Okay, and there's a lot of jealousy coming through here and a lot of controlling tactics here. This person likes to be in control of situations and they can't be in control of your life. And that really bothers them and it brings out all this anger and this upset, okay? And it's something that they're not dealing with and they're not facing because it's something that's very subconscious. They're not understanding where these emotions are coming from. For them, it's just you. You're the problem. You're the reason they feel this way. And again, that's not the truth. It's just you're triggering them to deal with those internal emotions to understand more about themselves. But this person is too much in a low vibrational energy to try to figure out how to find more information about themselves. They don't want to. That's plain and simple. They just don't want to. They've lived this way for a certain amount of time. And they're going to continue to live this way unless they ever figure out, you know, that there's a better way. And I don't think that this person's willing to be open to that. Okay? Now, this is something that they constantly get stuck in their mind in regards to the connection that the two of you have, like wondering why they can't be you instead. So it does really feel like a sibling, right? This is somebody who's very destructive. They're clingy. They like to think that they're imitating, but really in truth, they're just very vindictive. Okay, this is somebody who's just very vindictive. And they're very hurt. And what's really hurt with them is their inner child and their inner mother. That's what's really hurt with the Moon here. Okay, but they're unconsciously letting their emotions guide them. And they expect you to change to make them feel better. And again, that's just people really believing that they have a say in others' lives, and they don't, right? They don't. So this is somebody who's really upset with you right now. Let's get some oracles out on it. So, please have some oracle cards here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So look, we have forgiveness coming out. Number 29, which is 11, spiritual number here, says nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointment. So this person's absolutely holding on to the past. And this is a reminder to you, if you're holding on to the past, that forgiveness is the only way to set you free. Even if this person intentionally tried to hurt you beyond belief, knowing that the more you hold on to resentment, the harder it's going to be for you to get to the next level on your spiritual journey, because resentment and holding on to this idea that if we never forgive a person, that somehow that puts them in place. That person doesn't care if you forgive them or not. And forgiveness is not saying that what they did wasn't wrong. It's saying that I no longer let the chains of that hold me down. Right? And forgiveness is not an invitation back into your life either. Okay? That's something to keep in mind here. But I do feel like there was at one point a closeness here, and then something changed. And, you know, like this, I keep seeing like the ugly stepsisters with Cinderella type energy. It's like they were on top for a while, and then suddenly things worked out for you, and it was the bane of their existence type energy. Okay, even if this is brothers, it's that same type of energy. It's like they were on top for a while, but then suddenly things stopped working out for them, and now they blame you. Look, we have honesty is essential on the bottom with number 38, number 11 coming in again. So we have 11 coming in here. It says speak with love and truth. This person is wearing a mask. Okay, and they stab you in the back a lot. But remember that that's their actions, and they're the ones that are going to have to deal with the repercussions from that, whatever that is. But when you learn to forgive and know that this person is just doing whatever it is that they feel is safe for them, and it really has nothing to do with you, because it doesn't. They just need someone to place their blame on, because if they don't have someone to place their blame on, then the only person that's left to blame is themselves. And that doesn't always feel so good, does it? So that's something that they're dealing with right now. Let's get some of these yin-yang cards out on it, since this is definitely a connection. But I do feel this is family, friendship, someone that you've known for a while. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. This could be a Scorpio. This is someone who tried to stop your journey at one point. Whoa, okay. This one wants to come out. They want one more. What's the one that you want, Source? You wanted one more. Okay, thank you. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. They could have a moon in a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay. But they could be a water sign with a fire moon, which is definitely, it's not a terrible thing, but sometimes because you're putting the fiery sign in this watery planet, the moon deals with our emotions, right? It's not always a good place for it. So just saying. Yeah, look, they're trying to control. This was the one card that they wanted, and this is the one that came out. Control tactics, exactly. Like, this person has tried to control you. They tried to put you under their palm, their foot, their thumb. They tried to hold you down, but things were working out for you. You're the one that transformed. You had a rebirth. You planted seeds for your own journey, and you had a rebirth along the way, and that really irritated them, because you became something that they thought they were going to be able to control the outcome of what you did. But you remembered who you were. And you're awakening, and that's why they're saying, like, let forgiveness be part of your walking path. You know, my mom always told me growing up that forgiveness is a daily walk. It's not something like you'll wake up one day and you'll say, Joe, I forgive you for being ruthless to me. It's waking up every day and saying, I forgive Joe, because Joe may not have understood exactly what he was doing to me. And even if Joe did understand what he was doing to me, I still forgive him, because he's going through his own issues. You know, it's like putting the shoe on the other foot here. And sometimes that's all it takes to come into that state of forgiveness. We all deal with problems, just some of us deal with them better or worse than others, right? But this is why this person's been rejected. They've felt a lot of loss. They're fragmented. They're not a whole being coming towards you. They're walking shadow of themselves. And that's why. And they thought that they could make you a walking shadow of yourself. But it didn't work out that way for them. And so that made them feel even more rejected and dejected on their own journey. And now they just don't know what to do. So how do I become a whole being if I can't control somebody? Well, they're realizing now that there is no controlling somebody outside of themselves, right? And as you remember, and the more you awaken, the more this person is going to have to deal with those triggers that are caused by that, right? But that's not anything that you can control. That's not anything that you have, any say over either. So sources showing them their trigger points. Yeah, look, we have Neptune with dream and transcend. This is all about illusions. This person played into the illusions. They really thought that they had a place in the illusions and that they could create a lot of illusions in your life. It's also the planet of guilt and hardships, addictions. This person could be addicted to controlling people. And this may not be blood. Like, this may be a friend that you thought was, like, like a soul brother or a soul sister, Someone you considered close as family. I feel like they want one more of these. I'm not sure. It just feels like it. What else do you want me to say, Source? Yeah, there we go. Square. A challenging situation and a mountain to climb. I cannot make this stuff up. Like, this is for real. Like, this person, there's nothing here that's going to ever balance out, because this person refuses to heal. This person refuses to see their own light. And so they've learned that if I can't see my light, then I'm going to bring darkness wherever I go. It's the opposite of a light worker. If you're someone who brings light everywhere you go, this is the person who brings darkness everywhere they go, because they cannot see the good in anything. They just see jealousy and pride and their emotional ego, and that's all they care about. And they feel the rejection, the loss, and the hurt that they've experienced along the way. What do we have on the bottom? See, exactly. I feel like this is you, Venus. You're this person who gives and receives love, and you find value and you see beauty in everything and everywhere you go. But the interesting thing about this is you have this clam here that's making a pearl. This is a very lonely job, because only one clam can make its own pearl. You can't give this to another clam and hope that they're going to make the pearl the way that you're going to make it, right? And that's what you've learned along the journey. And maybe this was somebody you thought you were going to walk the journey with because this person was good at manipulation tactics. But that's not going to happen here. This person has their own journey to walk right now. And yours right now is coming into a place where you can find true forgiveness. Forgiveness for the situation, forgiveness for this person, and above all else, forgiveness for yourself, which is sometimes the most difficult thing to do, right? So I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. I'm sending you a big energetic hug, and just know that you're loved and supported, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If this resonated with you, leave me a thumbs up down below. And if you guys have it, leave the black heart in the comment section and just say, I let go of toxic connections. You can just say that as well. So let Source and your higher self know that you're no longer claiming these toxic connections. You are letting yourself go and be free of them. But I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel Source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.